Alright, we're at the Westin, guys. We're walking in the front door. There's the wife unit. And we're going to be seeing what this is all about today. So, if I'm a little bit punch drunk, I got to bed at 6 a.m. and got about 4 hours of sleep. I was so excited about this. So, we're going to check it out. How's it going? Alright, this is the front hall. Lots of cool stuff going on here. And we'll be shooting down, getting some stuff. Oh, how's it going? Yep. Had a videotape coming in. How's it going, guys?
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Excellent.
Sean's doing my model here.
Ooh,
And then he's gonna
Mr.
do my
Chung!
Hey, what's up, baby?
How you doing, bro? How you doing?
Took you long enough. We live an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, I got about 4 hours of sleep, so I'm dying.
You live an hour and a half away. He lives 4 hours.
Yeah, at about 500 miles an hour.
I lied to him. I went to bed at 2. Got up at 5:30 to come down here.
Oh man, I couldn't sleep. I was so excited.
Yeah, that's just it. I was way.
I've been stoked all week. Yep, we're having a video gang fight. I'm gonna lose though. Chung too. Yup. So how long you staying for?
Until Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. So this is what you guys are doing, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
Just something I was just messing around with.
I love how you got the paint around the seam edges there to really bring the lines out.
Yeah.
And dude, your ogre, I don't know what it's called, the thing that turns to stone with the tusks. Oh my god.
It is a plethora.
You gotta go and see what Chung painted of late. It is freaking awesome. I've gotta shake your hand, man. That is unbelievably beautiful.
What are we all filming?
Yeah, we're all filming each other. Yeah, we're having a geek fest here. Totally. Well, this is awesome, guys.
Hanging out here at the Badger Airbrush.
Yeah. You guys got the primo spot too. First one coming in the door. You can't argue with that. Cannot argue at all. Well, we got to give you guys a plug.
Right across from the bar.
Why don't you tell us about your company, about what you do here?
What would you like to know? We're a proud American manufacturer.
Gotta love that.
Extremely fine airbrushes. Stand behind what we have with American pride. So American made is more than a slogan.
Now, did you actually make the machines that make these?
We are primarily an assembly.
An assembly, okay.
Facility. It's a long story, more time than I care to put into right now.
So you have like somebody CNC the parts for you, and then you get them and...
Getting into a lot of history.
Okay.
As to how we came into being.
Uh-huh.
My grandfather and father used to make screw machine parts for Pache and Theron Chandler and World Airbrush. That's how we got
wow.
it.
So
that's how we got connected.
You grew up with it, basically.
I grew up with it. Every airbrush today has Teflon in it. My father is the person who introduced Teflon to the airbrush industry.
So it's easier to clean.
That's why Badger had the first Teflon seals in an airbrush.
Gotcha.
And now everybody has Teflon seals.
Well, you guys broke the mold, though. That's awesome. So now, do you have like a bunch of different lines? So like from the beginner to the expert kind of thing?
We have an airbrush for every application under the sun. Whether you're a taxidermist doing detail, whether you're a mini painter doing base coating or doing fine detailing, whether you're a gamer who's doing terrain and stuff of that nature.
That would be me, yep.
Even if you're a cape decorator, we make an airbrush for that.
Really?
Cosmetics.
I had no clue.
Airbrushes are used. Matter of fact, our new ad campaign that we're working on, covers the versatility of airbrush. And the theme of it is, matter of fact, I just wrote it down. Cakes to cars, t-shirts to taxidermy, models to models, stenciling.
I love the models to models.
Well, hopefully you got that, because it's used in body painting and it's used in fine scale modeling.
Well, you also know that Chung here does the photography for Mansions and Models, right?
Oh, models and mansions?
Or Models and Mansions. Smack me in the face, I screwed it up.
It's stenciling to scrapbooking. So
that's awesome.
Airbrushes are used in a lot of places. People don't even realize it.
I noticed that in artwork that they do a lot of that with, I saw like a 60-second paint job done with, it was spray cans, but I'm sure they could do the same thing with airbrush. It's the same application. And they just use cards to cover things up and then do detailing. It's amazing stuff.
Templates and stencils help make the art easier to accomplish for people that are in learning mode or production mode.
Right.
With it, but there's still a lot of freehand artists that are incredible at what they do without using those additional tools.
But if you want to fade something, you really can't beat airbrushing.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And airbrush is straight dots. So like manipulating dots is like manipulating pixels on a computer screen.
That's a very good analogy. Yeah, I heavily agree. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, sir.
My pleasure.
Okay. Once again, your company is?
Badger Airbrush Company.
All right, and you're online, right?
We are online, badgerairbrush.com.
That's what I wanted to hear. Awesome. Okay, go check them out, guys. Very cool. Once again, thank you so much.
Take care.
All right, I'm going to stop that.